What's up, everyone? This is Chris, thechrisShow.net. Hold on a second. Yup, we in first place for you Yankee haters. I want to talk about deadbeat dads. As I like to call them, deadbeat sperm donors. Now, they're becoming more and more common than ever before. These dudes are like the plague. Now, these scumbags have sex with a woman, end up getting her pregnant, and then promise her the world. But then, when it gets too late for that woman to resort to means of terminating that pregnancy, this deadbeat dirtbag goes back on all his promises of being a responsible dad. You deadbeat dads, you need to step up your game and step up and be a man. And you should also step up and be a father to your kid or to your kids, whatever which one applies to you. You see, your child deserves better than to have you deny them the opportunity to have their father in their lives. Now, this is what's going to happen, loser sperm donor. Your baby's mother will get together with another man. It's only right, because it's a cycle of life. Now, that man that she gets with will most likely take care of what you failed to do. But don't think for 1 second that because that man is taking care of what you failed to do, that you can back up and not take care of your responsibility. You see, that man doesn't bear any responsibility in taking care of your child financially, legally. If he does it, it's because he wants to, not because he has to. And you see, deadbeat sperm donor, you should be thanking that other man who's raising your child for doing something that you couldn't do. Now, the crazy thing about this situation is I see tons of deadbeat douchebag dads having a great old time. Popping bottles, buying nice clothes, jewelry, cars, bitches, the works. While their baby's mother is working 2 to 3 jobs to make sure that their child has food, toys, clothing, and a roof over their heads. Now, the icing on the cake to the situation is when the baby's mother calls the deadbeat goofball dad to help her out in buying the child what he or she needs. Yeah, you know, like those important things like food and clothes. But that dirtbag always has a lame excuse on why he doesn't have any money to give her. Maybe it's because you just spent your entire check in the club or on that new bitch that you have that seems to be taking top priority over your son or daughter. So let me get something straight, deadbeat douchebag. You can take out some slut for dinner and drinks, but you can't even take out your son or daughter to eat a slice of pizza. Now, some of these lame asses are sending child support, but it's not enough. In some cases, it's $30 or $40 a week. And you know why that happens? Because they get into agreement with their employers to get most of their income under the table. The deadbeat dirtbag then shows up to court with a $180 paycheck, which the judge then takes 17% by state law out of that check. Now, you calculate for me what 17% is out of 180. Absolutely fucking peanuts. Not enough for a growing child. In the meantime, the dude really makes $780 per week. Now, you're still not sure, after everything I said, if you're a deadbeat? Well, let me give you some tips and help you out. Now, does your baby mom pick up the phone with an attitude because you decide to put on your Mac daddy voice and think you can still get the pussy? But she's just calling you to get money from you for your child. Do you go see your kids with the latest iPhone, with the latest BlackBerry, with the latest sneakers, a new car, and a new bitch in the new car? But you haven't bought your kid a pair of shoes in about 8 months, or maybe never. And you talk about buying cars and rims and trucks and houses and boats, but you never even saw a financial advisor to open up a college fund for your child? One last thing, deadbeat dad, don't go look for your son or daughter when they are rich and successful, because by that time, they don't need you anymore. You know why? Because they already made it without you. But anyway, this is Chris, thechrisShow.net.